Have you ever wondered why your dog follows you from room to room, even when you're doing absolutely nothing interesting? You might think they're just being clingy, or curious, or maybe just hoping for food. But what if your dog is actually watching you for something much deeper? Because the truth is, dogs don't follow people for no reason. On a biological level, they're constantly reading your movements, emotions, routines, and even your silence. And if you ignore what they're really looking for, you could be missing one of the most important signs of trust your dog can give you. And the last reason is the one most owners never realize until it's too late. 1. Does your dog get up the second you stand up, even if they were asleep? Most people think that means their dog is nosy, but what's actually happening is much more primal. In the wild, dogs survived by staying close to the members of their pack. Separation could mean danger, vulnerability, or being left behind. So when your dog follows you to the kitchen, the bathroom, or even just across the room, they may be acting on an ancient survival instinct. You are their safe place, their pack leader, their center of security. And your dog isn't just following your body, they're following the feeling they get from being near you. 2. Have you noticed your dog watching you before they follow you? That's because they're constantly studying your patterns. Dogs are experts at predicting human behavior. Researchers from the University of Helsinki found that dogs pay close attention to body language, eye direction, posture, and even tiny shifts in movement. Your dog often knows where you're about to go before you do. But here's what most people don't realize. Your dog is not just trying to figure out where you're walking. They're trying to understand what your mood means. If you're stressed, moving fast, or acting differently, your dog may follow you more closely because they sense something is off. To them, your emotional state affects their sense of safety. If this is changing how you see your dog, hit like and subscribe, because most people never realize how deeply dogs are connected to the humans they love. 3. Does your dog follow you more when you're sad? This is where it gets deeper. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to emotional shifts. A 2020 study in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that dogs respond differently to human sadness, stress, and crying. That means when your dog sits outside the bathroom while you cry or quietly follows you after a hard day, they are not being random. They are checking on you. Think about what that actually means. Your dog sees your vulnerability and chooses to stay close. They don't need words, they don't need explanations, they just know you need them. And that kind of emotional loyalty is rare. 4. Have you ever shut the door and heard your dog pacing outside? Most owners think it's bad behavior, but sometimes it's actually fear. Dogs form attachment bonds very similar to human children. In fact, researchers have compared the bond between dogs and owners to the bond between infants and parents. When your dog can't see you, some dogs experience real anxiety because they don't know when or if you're coming back. And this is where it gets deeper. A dog that constantly follows you may not just love you, they may depend on you for emotional stability. That means the way you respond matters. Ignoring them, pushing them away, or constantly rejecting their closeness can slowly create insecurity they don't understand. 5. But the wildest part is what your dog is really watching for. They are watching for signs that they still matter to you. Every glance, every step toward the door, every moment you leave the room, your dog is asking the same silent question. Am I still safe with you? That's why they follow you when you're cooking, when you're working, when you're tired, when you're doing nothing at all. Because on a biological level, your dog chose you as their person. Out of everyone in the world, they decided that your presence means safety, comfort, and survival. So the next time your dog follows you into another room, don't see it as annoying. See it for what it really is, a living creature trusting you with its entire world.